Hello my friends and welcome to the channel and welcome to the last of the campaign missions in my DD2 New Player's Guide. I'd encourage you to stick through this video throughout because this map throws a few curveballs throughout. We're stuck in Liferoot Forest still because Betsy, after Liferoot Forest, the guards etc. have been abducted and the eggs are here. And Betsy has a nasty surprise for us. There she is, peering at us from up there. Now we're into the build phase here, and we can see there's an air lane, so there'll be small wyverns or wyverns. So what we want to do, just take a look at the spawn points and where they're going. Now what you notice there is Betsy curses areas of the maps indicated by these skulls, and what happens there is if I built a flame aura here, that's fine. If I build one near or touching, we should see the effect. There you see and hear the effect. Now look at the statistics of that cursed flame aura, down losing 1,800 points of damage per second. So what happens is if wherever we choose to build our defences first may not be where they end up because they could get cursed. Anyway, so we're going to start here with a basic defence. I'll try not to repeat myself too much about what I've done in previous maps on these player guides. Go watch those if you haven't already. Start from number 1. Make sure you check out the supplementary additions which are important. Covers off shards, relics, things like that. There's 2 of those. And the rest are in the numbered sequence. Right. So what we're going to have, you notice if I put a ranged tower such as this, I'm putting it on the right side and pointing it to the left, and that just maximises the angle without being blocked by its nearby scenery. So I'm just going with one wall, hopefully covering off the middle, and we're just going to analyse the lanes. Now over here in the middle we've got boars, melee and throwing goblins and orcs. Got the same there in this path. The colour coding, remember, indicates higher threat towards the yellow and red, higher threat. So there we've got Wither Beast plus the Suicide Goblin Bombers. Standard affair over there. And over this side, getting a threat again increased, we've got the Dragons and the Suicide Bombers. So this lane, although it's two onto one channel, so that will come under a lot of pressure perhaps. So over here what I like to do is put the wall around this kink in the corner. Let's see, and that's because if you get dragons, they could stop here, and you know, it kind of deters them from stopping here and firing there. They're being blocked by this landscape at least a bit. So what shall we do? We'll have a flame aura at the wall. I'm just offsetting it so I can fit in, get the right button, the boost aura. Not quite where I want it. I just want it to cover the wall as well. Come on wall, you're in the mix. Yes, that'll give the wall extra bit of protection, defensive protection. Takes less damage by a certain percentage. We'll get our lightning strike aura in. I hope if you've reached this stage you have been harvesting, doing the daily missions as I've advised, and particularly that shards mission, shard video, and that's how you get defender medals on, you know, massive amounts of them, such that you can buy the shards you need to apply to your relics, get your defences really boosted, because you're going to need them, especially once you beat this. Just going to set this back a bit, otherwise enemies on the ground here will attack our Skyguard tower, and I'm actually going to put several Skyguard towers in because I want to, if enemies, wyverns, get past that primary defence up front, I want it covered at the back at least a bit. Right, let's just check. So where are we now? We've got Huntress, Squire. We can have we'll have a ballista. I'm just going to move it over this way so it's maximising its approach angle of attack that way. And remember, like I said, this could all be undone by Betsy's curse. She tends to do that every wave. There's also, if you've never played this map before, there's a surprise that happens at the end of wave 4, so stick around. Let's have a cannonball tower. Angle it slightly so it covers a bit towards the wall as well. Now what have we got here? We've got those. We might have one cannonball. So we've got a, let's see, 1,500 defense units capacity on this map, so quite a lot, a good allocation. And how are we doing for mana? We've got 500 mana left to build this wave. Let's see, so we'll get a wall, and I'm going to put that around about here. We'll put, kind of going with a bit of a common build, common build along them all the lanes. This is quite threatening, so we're going to put our boost aura in here because I want to protect that wall a bit more. It's maybe getting hit by those bombing goblins. Let's see, so I'll have a flame aura of a lightning strike. Maybe we can slow them down. If you get, if you get those charging goblins running at you, might be a good idea to slow them down. You can't control which that targets, of course, and this way we've got a sizable amount of enemies as well, and we've got flyers, so it might be an idea to slow them down as well. Put one on the other side. Yeah, and over there. We'll do one over there as well if we've got the capacity. Oh, let's not forget that final lane before I go rushing off. Right, so this lane we've got a bit of a standard affair. Let's have our maybe plan ahead so that we've got our boost aura in, our flame aura. Wall's going to go about here, and we'll have a lightning strike aura. Put it inside the boost aura so it's getting boosted. And get our wall out here. We're going to see, I think, if it copes with that. Now if we've got enough left, we think we can head over yonder and get our apprentice up. Let's see, got quite a good range on it. Let's do something like this. Now if we've got dragons, might be an idea to, what we can do, if we poison them with a poison dart tower, and if we include an earth shatter tower, the combination of earth and poison does produce occasionally a petrify effect. In other words, it turns the enemy to stone. So that's a good combo effect to have. They break out of it eventually, but we're good to go with that defense. I think we'll press G and have a crack. See how it goes. And occasionally Betsy will hear alarms going off, eggs taking damage, that kind of thing, because Betsy does fire down occasionally, but it's minimal damage. We're not going to worry about it. We'll double check if we hear an alarm to see if it's not more worrying, like melee enemies have broken through or something. That's taking a lot of damage from those. Get in there and we'll do our duty. So you may find, especially if you've been applying relics and shards by the time you get here, you may find it easier than I am. I kind of decided just to keep parity with new players who maybe don't have those, just to play without shards at this stage. I've got relics, sure. They're crucial as we progress. Now Royal Egg is under attack. Let's just check over here, because it can just be Betsy doing her thing. Let's just check. Right, now what we've got to look for is Betsy is going to likely curse somewhere. So let's see, if she curses anywhere near our defences or on them, sometimes it ruins them entirely. We better replace them. Cursed areas, let's see, so there's a little highlight, yeah look, so she's ruined this defence setup. The lightning strike ore is the only thing intact, but I'm going to sell it all. This is what you need. It's worthless as it is, and that was almost wrecked anyway. Let's just check. So that's bad, and then we're going to reassess the lanes because the enemies change per wave. There we've got a boss character that's I think he's a larger version of the melee, sorry not the melee, the throwing goblins, so throws more damaging bigger objects. Here we've got spear throwers. So let's remember to go back to that and rebuild that lane. Let's see, this one's pretty well covered, I think. Let's see if we're doing any damage. If we chilled anybody, we did. Walls done okay. Let's just repair these things. That's actually diminished in threat, so we're just going to repair these while we're here. They should be fine. That's fine, that's fairly standard. And what's there? So these are covering the job. I might have I think she opens up another lane of flyers soon. So I might put another one there. Anything need repairing? No, I think I lacked a bit of protection up front, didn't I? Let's see, so put it slightly off. 5, we'll have a flame aura, close as. We'll have a lightning strike that way and one angled this way. We'll try and get it in that aura. Yep. Alright, so we should be covering off these 3 lanes. Now the leftmost, the 2 central attack lanes. And now we've got pressure, extra pressure on this lane that we have to rebuild now. So let's move it forward slightly. Now we want to make sure we're away from that, not just with this wall but with the ballista as well. So let's put it here, like so. I've not known Betsy curse the same lane twice in different places. We'll see. So what we got? We got the melee creature. Okay, so let's have a poison dart tower and let's try and get that petrify going, shall we? Hard to know whereabouts that boss character will stand, like a mini boss. And with that we want we want to get an earth shatter as well. And maybe if we've got the DU and the money, the mana, this, maybe we'll get a slowdown, a frost tower as well. Maybe I'll put it, I don't know, put it there. And let's get some auras in, so we'll get some protection. Go this side. Cover the wall, make sure we cover the wall. Is that just in the way? Let's see, put it there. Lightning. Now because our character here has quite a range, we'll put another one here. Just to put some extra pressure on them. We've got some DU spare. Maybe have a cannon up here. We'll do an overkill on this lane, guys. See how effective are you? Not bad. Yeah, and I just thought we'll have a boost aura on this as well, just to give that LSA, lightning strike aura, that bit extra damage. We can afford another one if we need to put one somewhere. Maybe here. So we've got those javelin throwers, the spear throwers coming this way. We'll give them something to think about as well. And we'll upgrade that. And actually, yes, we'll upgrade this. And upgrade this. Upgrade. I'm just upgrading here the lane which is under pressure. You see? And hopefully that lane's not going to get cursed again. Good to go. I didn't repair these over here, let's get over. I'll just upgrade it rather than repair it. Look, they're throwing it at a distance. Need to get these guys. Cheeky devils. My ballista's not there, is it? Right, here's the mini boss, Quibbly. There goes Betsy. To kill this wither beast, I don't want it healing Quibbly while she's being damaged. She's got enough health, thank you. They're petrified in midair. Turn to stone. Yeah. Did I not build a ballista here? I don't think it was destroyed. This is something you've got to look out for, is the crafty nature of the enemies. Sometimes they can hit you from afar and you didn't realise it. We're good. I think if the threat has diminished on this lane, which it has, we'll get rid of this lot. That's Betsy doing her rounds. Now, has she cursed anywhere? Let's check. She has. She's cursed that far lane there, right. This lane's the same, this lane more threat. Right, so she's basically ruined this lane. It wasn't serving us very well anyway, so let's see. Might have to go and adjust some other lane in readiness for this, but let's start out with usual things. A wall. Let's have that ballista in. Let's have what we got coming. Normal set of enemies. Let's have our boost aura. flame aura. You can, of course, you can be making your own builds at this late stage. You're probably quite adept by now. One would hope, going into the end game content after this map. Let's see. Just give that an upgrade, the wall an upgrade. Oh, and why not? We'll give the flame aura an upgrade. This way, threat has diminished. Let's just check these items. Relics are always nice to have. These, they're not as good as the one I've got. I can just sell those. But let's check that relic. I'll go to our recent items up here. And it's a one that does extra power, extra defense power. It's a medallion. So 1-8. So we could boost our flame aura. Could boost our sky guard. That might be good. What I might do is shuffle them along. Or if I take a look at the ballista here. Actually, that ballista's got a module on it called Earth Server, which is making the ballistas do earth damage as well. That could be good in combination with poison darts to create petrify effect. Are we showing any love recently for our Huntress? No. Earth Shatter's pretty good. Right. Well, okay. Let's do our Flame Aura, and the one that just came off there, maybe we'll give to the Poison Dart Tower. It's a boost of the Poison Dart Tower. And is that one better than that for your explosive? Yep. I don't tend to use the Geyser Trap or the Blaze Balloon of the Huntress. I don't find them that useful. 893 is a slightly better flamethrower, but I don't tend to use those. So let's just sell these surplus things. Right, just let's take stock. We're on wave 3 of 5. We've upgraded and replaced and removed the curse stuff. Now got a new setup. We'll give the ballista an upgrade. Right, what we got coming? We'll just repair this. It's a pretty standard affair of enemies. Although we do have the Wither Beast, which Wither Beasts burrow into the ground and then they're harder to kill. And then they start emitting a healing aura that heals the enemies. This one's... oh, there's another relic. I think we might be good anyway, let's see. We are quite well covered on this map, on this track, this lane. What about this one? I am worried about that one. Those mages sit on their magic carpets at a distance, and apart from healing their buddies, they throw plasma balls, if that's what they're called, energy balls, at, you know, at your wall, at your towers maybe. So let's give them something to think about on the way. Right, and I think with that, let's just boost our Sky Guards in case she chucks a load more Wyverns at us. Go! There's our Wither Beast taken out. Here's a Wither Beast gone. Here's a mage. Magic carpet's a magic book, isn't it? There she is healing. That's just Betsy doing her fireball attack. Damaging the egg slightly. Summons her wyverns to her aid. Right, so here come the flyers. Luckily we've got several types of defences, not just Sky Guards, that can attack. Have they destroyed something? that can attack flyers, I should say. These are stunned, aren't they? They're fine now. Just glance over at the minimap while you're playing if you can, and just see if there's anything flashing yellow or red. It means it needs repairing, replacing, a major assist urgently. Right, and we're into wave 4. Has she cursed another area? Sometimes she will curse a place, but it's not significant. So that tower's affected. She's cursed 2 places, I think, at once. So the only thing that's affected by that is, by the looks of it, the Earth Shatter Tower. Let's reposition that. What's the threat level? I don't think we need it for that lane. That's been the moderate enemy threats. This lower path, as it's known, this one again has the dragons, right. Now we've got a fairly hefty defence here already. Maybe boost that. Maybe give him a lightning strike to think about while he stands there throwing fire at us. And these are upgraded already. Anything surprising I've not noticed? We've got dragons here. Any more javelin throwers? Tell you what, let's put a lightning strike not near the the cursed area. We'll just put it there. I think that's good. Just check the map for anything yellow, anything red. Everything seems intact here. Remember, hang around guys, the surprise is coming if you're not familiar. At the end of this wave. Bit overkill here on these. Don't need these anymore. We don't think. We haven't got any enemies of that nature that stand off at a distance. I don't think we lost any items. They were stunned briefly. Let's go. Yeah, that Betsy increasing the speed of her weapons can be cause a threat to us. Now occasionally my character then was flashing. She can sometimes curse the hero, meaning you're about to cause a local explosion around you, and it's saying get away from your towers because you'll do them damage if you're next to them. Just be aware of that if that happens. Keep glancing at your minimap. Just see if there's anything causing concern. Get in there with your hero. Right, like that's the wave complete. Now, notice what's about to happen. Betsy's not happy. She's rained down some tree stumps on us, and what that does, kind of beneficial because it blocks off those lanes from being, you know, we're not going to get attacked from those lanes anymore. So what it means is all this is surplus. I'll maybe leave the flyer there, but this ground stuff, there's no enemies going to come this way. Alright, so we clean up all that up. Then what happens is, Betsy, in the next level, Betsy's your main threat, your target that you need to kill. So you need to get up on here. This is just one way I found to deal with her. Now then, and we just lay into her with as much as we can. Now she will land about here, but you can't build defences over here. You can only build just on the outskirts. And if you build any too close, they'll get destroyed when she lands. So I'm just going to put several towers, and by this stage, because you've cleared that zone below of surplus stuff, you should have plenty of defence units and mana for this job. Let's see, so we'll give them a bit of the wrong thing, bit of protection. And what else can we give them? We could poison her, see if she's, you know, over time. Can't really use auras because can't place them near enough to her. If I had auras that were of a greater range, sure, you know, they might be worth a shot. But I'm just going to pile on cannonballs. I'm hoping most of these survive. I'm just going to upgrade them. 9,000 damage. She has, I forget now, quite a lot of damage. That's going to do 3,500 poison damage every second. Let's upgrade it. Can we fit in a ballista? What else have we got actually? We've got auras, can't really use them. Ballistas, poison darts, traps can't use. Earth shatter. I don't think we can petrify her. I don't think she's subject to stone. But what sort of damage does it do? It does a good amount of damage, you see. 20,000 DPS. Let's see if we can fit another one in. Just where it'll go, really. That one is boosted though. Give them an upgrade. I just want them to survive, really. And so the idea is the other lanes that still remain will be under attack by these enemies, but as long as we kill Betsy, and if we do that quite quickly, which can happen, that's the game over. That's the end of the game. Right, we'll go. Now, unfortunately, some things got destroyed. Some more things got destroyed. I'm gonna get killed if I'm not careful. Yeah, I'm dead, but my cannon should take her out. There she goes. And she's down. And you see there the loot that's dropped. There'll be some special treats in among that lot. And we have victory. But let's go and just assess what we've earned there from Betsy. There's a victory chest as well. So relics we'll just collect because we'll assess them later. Totems are good for walls, barricades, because they specialise in extra health. And we've got the Sky Dragon's Fury, and we've got a power alarm for the monk rather, and we've got a suit of armour. Let's go and see what's in the treasure chest. And look, it's purple. We've got a mythical chest. Should be good. And we have got a pet egg. And we've got shards. And we have a mythical medallion relic. That's a good one. We've got shoes, boots, and we've got some gloves. They're a bit better than the one I've got. And we've got a shard. Now, just a quick view on shards if you've not been looking at them. They drop in a certain tier, but in your inventory, right click and it'll open it. Now some of the shards you get will not be applicable to the heroes you've got. So that's for the mercenary hero, can't use that. I'm going to sell that. Speed boost is good for putting on boots to make your characters move faster. So for example, if I choose the boots, I can put the shard on his boots and he'll run around the map a lot faster now. And you can upgrade these. It's level 0 of 8 at the moment. You've got the upgrade tips along the bottom, control and left click, and you can start upgrade process. You can use defender medals or gold to upgrade them. And we've got enduring tornado, which relates to the apprentice or the adept. And you see there it says usable with glove, so you put it on the glove. If this glove, by the way, is not able to accommodate any shards because it's of the poorest sort of quality of glove. Now what about this one? So if we wanted to give him that one, we can now give him this shard. So the enduring tornado increases the knock-up duration of tornado, his special ability. And you can assess these relics as I've indicated before. You can go down your different characters, make sure they've got the best kit in terms of the cog score. But that is it, guys. If you follow me along throughout these videos, and especially to the end of this one, well done for getting this far. Keep at it, keep upgrading the enemies you're about to encounter in the next phase of the game, the main meat of the game. They're going to get increasingly difficult and challenging, and curveballs will be thrown at you throughout the wave, so keep checking each wave adapts as you go. If you would like me to go further with these videos and move along with you, perhaps into chaos tier or onslaught mode, just let me know in the comments down below. In any case, if you've been enjoying videos, please leave a thumbs up, a like on the video, that helps us out a lot. Thanks once again, and I'll see you on the next video.